from Kaiser University. How are you? We're here for Testimonial Tuesdays. Again, we're at Europe High Lee Vista. So we have a couple more interviews coming up for Testimonial Tuesday. We're here today with Sam Patel from Imagine Orthodontics. We'll talk about that in a second. But Kaiser University is proud to sponsor Testimonial Tuesday. Don't forget about our Scare Fair Wednesday, October 30th. Join us out for Frightful Fun Wednesday, October 30th that night. And then don't forget later today, so we're at Europe High Lee Vista. We have Great Lunch Adventure, 12:30 today at Europe High Lee Vista. Please come out and join us today at 12:30. So again, Testimonial Tuesday. Sam, you're with Imagine. Tell us a little bit about Imagine Orthodontics.
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm one of our founder owners at Imagine Orthodontic Studio. We are primarily an orthodontic practice. We provide braces, clear aligners. We do things as well as teeth whitening, retainers, and then we do some fun stuff like tooth jewels and things like that are kind of unconventional for an orthodontist. We pride ourselves on being mission-based and also being a bit of a non-traditional approach to orthodontics. So a little bit of background on us. We were founded in 2020, right after the pandemic, out of Lakeland. And we wanted to try a sort of different spin on what traditional orthodontic care was. Instead of your, I would say, standard medical office, beige wall, maybe fish tank, and some stuff like that, we decided, let's up the vibe a little bit and let's be different. So we established our kind of proof of concept in Lakeland, where instead of having that dry, sterile atmosphere, we were going to create really bright, vibrant, accommodating space that was kind of non-intimidating. So if you check us out on our social media or on our website, you'll see our offices have like graffiti walls and Instagram walls, and it's very bright and lit up. And we are mission-based, so we pride ourselves on providing orthodontic services that are affordable for patients of all income levels and demographics, and also accessible. So we offer braces as low as $29.98 if you want braces. We also have exclusive colors that you won't find at any other orthodontist, where we actually have colored metal brackets. So now it's cool for your teens or your children to come to school with braces, and it has that kind of Instagram effect that's so popular now in today's world. And we offer clear aligners as well. So we offer Invisalign, which is kind of the tried and true for most clear aligners. We also have other options that make it more affordable. And we have monthly in-house financial plans with zero interest, zero credit check, and you can get started for as low as $99 a month with a down payment. So we really pride ourselves on opening access to care so you can get that beautiful, perfect smile for yourself. We service adults, teens, and children 7 years and older. And so we also accept Medicaid as well, which most orthodontists, about 95% of orthodontists do not accept Medicaid. But we believe part of opening access to care is accommodating folks that otherwise wouldn't have anywhere to get care.
So before I forget, because we got to get talking about you. So you talk about Lakeland. You have multiple locations, but you have a ribbon cutting coming up here. So you do have a location in Orlando.
Yes.
Tell us about the Orlando location, your ribbon cutting, and then all of your locations.
Yes, so we just opened a brand new latest location in Orlando. It's across from the Florida Mall, literally right across Sand Lake Road there. Imagine Orthodontic Studio. It's 1411 Sand Lake Road, if you want the specific address. We also have offices, like I mentioned, in Lakeland, but as well in Clearwater, St. Petersburg, and Tampa as well. So a total of 5 offices, all the way from the West Coast now to Orlando. I am a native of Orlando as well as my wife, who's an orthodontist, and the other co-founder. We both went to elementary, middle, and high school here. My wife went to UCF for undergrad. I left a little bit and went to UMiami down south before coming back. But we're excited to finally, since we settled in Tampa post our education, excited to start bringing that ortho care here to Orlando. And as you mentioned, on the 17th of October this month, we have our ribbon cutting grand opening.
Mm-hmm.
For those that are able to come by, starting at 11 a.m. to 5 p.m., we'll have an open house where you're welcome to come see our office, meet our doctor, see if you want to have a free consultation. All our consultations at all our offices are completely free, so it costs nothing to come in. We will take x-rays, we will have the orthodontist look at your teeth and sort of lay out your options. You know, if you're looking to just refine some misalignment in a few teeth, we can accommodate that. If you want a whole kind of smile refresh, we can do that as well. But if you come in on the 17th of October this month, we will give an additional $200 discount on top of our $1,000 discount if you start treatment that same day. So you can get up to $1,200 off treatment this month.
Good. So it's nice. We could come in anytime from 11 to 5. The actual ribbon cutting, so if people want to be there for the ribbon cutting, do you have a specific time set for that yet?
The specific time for the ribbon cutting is 10 a.m.
Okay.
So at 10 a.m. to 11 a.m., we'll do the ribbon cutting and celebrate. And then we're kind of opening it up more broadly for anybody in the community after 11. We'll have food and drinks and biting and some cake and desserts, as well as, like I said, free consultations for everyone if they're interested in it.
Good. So October 17th, 10 to 11, ribbon cutting. Stop by any date at any time before 5 o'clock and check out Imagine Orthodontics. You mentioned so many things, but the one so the jewel. So what? I haven't heard of the jewels. What are they? How do they fit in?
Yeah. So tooth jewels, tooth gems, twinkles. They go by various different names, but basically they're very small artificial jewelry. But basically, we use the same glue that we would place brackets on teeth with, and we place them on your teeth. And we have several designs, everything from like a Nike swoosh to a crystal to a star. A lot of celebrities tend to wear them. I think Katy Perry, Jennifer Lopez, all of them kind of have a little shimmer to it. And really, it's just the accessory for your smile. So when you smile, it kind of reflects off the light and gives a little bit of a shimmer and glitter. We have a whole catalog up to, I think, 50 different options that you can choose from, and they're only $100, and they stay on from anywhere between 6 months to 3 years, depending on kind of your appetite and your brushing skills and things like that. But they're really cool, and we realize they're a real hit with kind of the teen range, right? Those that either are pre-braces, they're not quite ready for them, or post-braces, or those that are in the entertainment, social media influencer sort of lifestyle or jobs. Also really like it. It's a great talking point, really, right? When you smile at somebody and they're like, "Whoa, that's cool. Where did you get that? How did that?" And we find that people really enjoy it. It's something different that you won't get from your normal orthodontist, but you're getting it from a board-certified orthodontist, so you know you're in great care.
And then, so we talked about length of time. So if they change their mind, if it's on there for 2 years, they can have it removed at any time. And then it's just cosmetic. And then, like you said, it's being installed by an orthodontist, so everything's healthy. It's not going to affect your teeth health or anything like that.
No, it's perfectly safe. It's only cosmetic. It's biodegradable, so if by chance you swallow it, it's okay. It'll pass through your system just fine. We do offer, if it falls off within the first 30 days, we'll replace it for free to make sure that you're actually getting that value. And then at any point you want to take it off, you can come into the office free of charge, and we'll remove it for you as well.
So I know you've got a little one, so a little early for braces. Mine's off to college, so she's had the braces. So as we're a lot of times you go to their dentist, your dentist just refers you to orthodontist. So what things should we be looking at if we have one of our members out there, the dentist says, okay, you need your child needs orthodontics, or like you said, you personally say, hey, I always wanted to get this fixed. What questions should you ask your orthodontist? What things should you be looking for?
Absolutely. So the American Association of Orthodontics recommends that all children starting at age 7 and up get an orthodontic consultation. Like I said, we provide free consultation, so it's no cost to you. But we will come in, take x-rays, look at the child's teeth development, and sort of give you at least some line of sight to understand, okay, these teeth are coming in this way, or these teeth are shifting that way. We want to keep an eye on it. And, around this time, whether it's right at 7, 8, maybe it's 12 or 13, whatever the right appropriate time for braces are, we'll keep you in the loop, and we'll keep touching base every year for, again, another set of x-rays to just see how things are progressing. That way you can catch things early. And the thing about braces and orthodontics is if you can get the teeth set and aligned early, they're more likely to stay in that spot. Whereas later in life, if you try and adjust the teeth, when the permanent teeth are fully in as an adult, they tend to shift back naturally. So capturing it as much as early and getting that treatment in early really does help with the long-term structure and placement of your teeth. So that's one approach, and you can come in anytime. You don't need a doctor referral from your general dentist to come see us. We accept all patients all the time. The other approach is, again, and we highly recommend you see a general dentist routinely anyways, but your general dentist can typically give you some guidance because they know what to look for in terms of telling you, okay, you're ready for your consultation. They can give you a referral to us, and we'll do some referrals. Dentists in the area we do have partnerships with, where we'll give some sort of discount for patients that come from there, but we'll also honor those discounts as well if you're just walking through our doors.
And then, so and I talked about my daughter having braces. I think I had braces growing up. I think a lot of us have braces.
Yep.
It's when you're a kid, you feel like they're never going to come off.
Yep.
So how long are the braces typically on? I mean, and then does it depend based on circumstances? What's the shortest or longest period of time that someone can have braces for?
Yeah, so every patient's different, right? And every set of teeth and mouth are different. Typically, for braces treatment, it will be anywhere from 12 months to 24 months. Sometimes it can go as far as 36 months. Typically, that's when a patient has maybe severe crowding or misalignment and needs an additional appliance to first make some space to move the teeth in. But generally, 24 months is what we say. We can get you to that great perfect smile is how long it's going to take if you're doing braces treatment. For aligner treatment, it may be slightly longer, slightly less. It kind of depends on how your teeth currently are crowded or arranged. But that's the beauty of the free consultations. Because each patient is different, it's hard to give a fixed price up front before we see your teeth. So we make sure there's no upfront costs, that you can get in pretty quickly. We have availability 5 days a week, 9 to 5, and we'll get you in, we'll assess your teeth, and we'll give you all those options of, would you like a shorter term for treatment, or are you willing for a longer term treatment? Pricing might vary depending on what you need specifically, but you're in good hands always, no matter how long.
You talked about spacing. I've heard of their kids get spacers. So do you do spacers?
We do. Yep.
So that's any place that I've kind of heard of that before braces, but that could be any time during the treatment.
It can be any time. It could be before to first make some space for the adult teeth that may be coming in. We also look at the x-rays to assess where the wisdom teeth are, if it's a child or teen, to understand, okay, is the wisdom teeth going to start crowding more? Do they need to see an oral surgeon about possibly getting them removed? But we do spacers before treatment, during treatment, just to make sure that we have room to fit all the teeth in the right alignment.
So when I was growing up, it's like you got a retainer you wore for like a year or two after you had your braces. My daughter got her braces and she got a retainer. It's like, oh, I'm wearing it. I'm wearing it the rest of my life.
Yep.
So if you had braces as a kid, can you get a retainer now as an adult? Or what do you are people wearing retainers for life? What is the practice on that? And how can you help adults who had braces as a kid? keep their teeth aligned.
Yeah, absolutely. One of the unique things about us as well is we offer a retainer assurance program. So when you get care with us, if you're in braces or aligners treatment, you get your first set of retainer included. But we also offer an assurance program on top of that where we will print new retainers for you if you ever damage your original or lose your original for up to 6 years with just a $25 copay. And so we want to make sure that you retain that great smile and it stays with you for as long as possible. From an orthodontic or clinical perspective, you, in theory, should wear your retainer forever until the rest of your life. Most patients will wear them typically at night, right? Just to make sure that their alignment stays fixed. Like I mentioned earlier, the earlier in your life you get braces treatment, the more likely it is to kind of stay in position and you won't need the retainer as much. Older patients typically need to make sure they're using their retainers in the evening to make sure that smile doesn't shift. But like I said, we make it really easy for you to always have that retainer on hand. Even if you leave the state, if you're in our retainer assurance program, we will print your retainers and mail them to you wherever you may be. And so you have that peace of mind that if you're maybe a little cloud-minded or you just forget things and misplace things, you don't have to worry. $25, you don't even have to come in. We have your mold, we have a digital scan of your final smile. So we can print it and ship it to you without any real heavy lifting on your own or having to make it to the office.
Okay, and we kind of skipped ahead to the retainer. So with braces, we talked about braces, you said you could do different colors. Can you do invisible braces? And then you talked about Invisalign and different alignment tools. How do you decide between those? And I've kind of heard mixed reviews about different things as far as why should someone choose braces versus Invisalign and vice versa?
Right. So we offer traditional metal bracket braces that what we find results in the best clinical outcomes, right? For us, it's about making sure you get the best smile possible in the shortest amount of treatment time possible. So braces has been the kind of tried and true of the industry. We offer Invisalign as well as Angel aligners. Angel aligners is really great. It's a new aligner in the US market, but it's been the most popular aligner worldwide. But we're one of the first in the area or in the state of Florida to offer it. So we have those options as well. Typically the variation between the different options is one, personality of the patient. Are you going to be responsible enough to switch those trays out and wear those trays if you do with the aligner option? Most people, I would say, in our patient base, about 80% elect to go with braces. And why? Well, because they're easy in terms of you don't have to manage them. You don't have to take your trays out, put them back in. They work the best, and we can get the most very minute refinements to get you that perfect smile. And for parents, you don't have to worry about your child losing their trays or their Invisalign aligners as well. And it's also a more cost price point variation, right? So it's a little bit cheaper and more budget friendly to do the braces option. So that's why we have a lot of braces patients. But we accommodate everybody. If you're more of a person, well, I don't like the braces look on my face, or I don't want people to see I'm wearing braces. We offer clear aligners in various different, I would say, stages. So you can do, every week timeline where you're changing your tray every single week to speed up the process. Typically, we do 2-week trays, where you change your trays every 2 weeks. You can go as far as 1 month trays. And again, the difference is slower movement to allow more spacing around the teeth. Also, the slower movements tend to stick better than trying to force everything really quickly into 6 months, which if any viewers have tried, like those online DIY aligners, there was Smile Direct, once upon a time, Smile Direct Club, they've since gone under because their results, frankly, weren't very good. They weren't having good outcomes because they were over-promising you a result that they just couldn't deliver, right? And then with those companies, you have no one to call, no one to email, no one to physically see when you have an issue. We give the same pricing that you'll receive there, but now we have a office location close to you that you can come in anytime you need. If you have a question, a concern, something's broken or not fitting right, we can take care of it right there.
So your wife is an orthodontist, correct? So which practice does she work at?
So she works on our West Coast practices down in Tampa.
Okay.
Our doctor here is Dr. Anna Palambini. She is awesome. She is Brazilian. She speaks both Portuguese, Spanish, and English, as well as we have staff in our office that speak Portuguese, Spanish, and English as well. So any of preferred languages, whether it's Portuguese, Spanish, or English, we can accommodate you and treat you both by the doctor and by our assistant. So have no fear, have no concerns that we won't be able to communicate with you. We take that very seriously as well. And she's a fantastic orthodontist, has been practicing for over 10 years and has great results. And we're so happy that we're finally launching our office here by the Florida Mall.
So are you an orthodontist as well? What do you do?
I am not an orthodontist, actually. I run the business side of our Imagine and focus on, growing our practices, raising awareness, business development, expanding our geographic locations, and just bringing what we believe is a great brand, a great service offering to more people in the state of Florida.
And so talking about the business, you said you started in 2020. Mm-hmm. So you're relatively new. You have multiple locations, but how large are you within the state?
Yeah, we are 5 locations now since 2020, which in fact makes us the fastest growing orthodontic practice in the state. We see over 5,000 patients a year, which makes us, again, largest not only by growth, but by volume of practice patients that we see. And what we've noticed is really we have come to our areas in the market offering a budget-friendly approach to getting a great smile, which traditionally has been very cost prohibitive for our average middle-class citizen here in the state of Florida. So we've really made it a priority to say, hey, listen, if you can afford $50 to $100 per paycheck, then we can afford to give you great care for yourself or for your children. So they're set up with that level of confidence and really what we believe is beyond just the cosmetic side of having a great smile and the oral health side of getting a proper bite alignment, which helps with sleep apnea, which helps with headaches and migraines because of the misalignment of the jaw, TMJ or lockjaw as well, we help take care of, is that having a great smile, especially at a young age where you're developing and you're going on your job interviews and you're starting your career, gives you that confidence to engage others and own a room and feel like, hey, I'm proud of my appearance and how I'm presenting myself. And I'm not shy about smiling when someone gives me a nice compliment or engaging with other people.
So, and then along those lines, like you said, you work with Medicaid. A lot of orthodontists won't do that. And then for need-based, you said it was $29.95. Was that like $29.95 a month? If somebody?
Well, no, so we do take Medicaid. We take all 3 Medicaid plans in the state of Florida: MCNA, Liberty, and DentaQuest. We also accept almost every dental insurance that is in the state as well. So you get reimbursement or credit from your dental insurance towards orthodontic care. We also accept FSA and HSA's accounts as well as care credit. And of course, we give discounts if you pay in full. And then we have an in-house monthly payment plan where we will structure the payment amounts against the total number of months for treatment and find out what the deposit you need to put down to get started to make a monthly payment amount that works for your financial situation. So we really do work really hard with our patients, not only to make it available, the care, but make it affordable so that they can actually start treatment.
And then, like you said, you offer free consults, so they could come and get a consult. So did I see correctly, you do virtual consultations, and how do you do that virtually?
We do, yes. So in all our offices, we offer in-person free consultations, which really is the best way to get a overview of our treatment options. We do provide virtual consults. You can go on our website at www.imagineorthostudio.com orthodontics.com, and right on the homepage, you'll see a button for a virtual consult where you will just fill out some brief information about yourself and your insurance, and then you'll just take pictures with your phone. Most people have a smartphone nowadays. You take a few pictures according to the instructions. It gets uploaded to the website and sent to our orthodontist. The orthodontist will review all that information and give you a very broad option of what they believe your treatment might be. Again, that is contingent upon, again, showing up to the office and us getting to take x-rays, because without taking x-rays, we don't know what's hidden in your jaw. But assuming you come in, we take x-rays and they align with what the treatment plan is virtually, then you already at least have a sense or an idea of, okay, I'm looking at about this much in treatment costs. And then, we can kind of fast track your in-office consultation so that you can get in and out even quicker if you choose that route.
Yeah, I was talking about my daughter earlier that she had orthodontics, however, she had some special concerns.
Yeah.
She had missing teeth, so then other teeth were that weren't supposed to be. So we, which I'm sure you deal with a lot of times, is like you're dealing with the dentist with extractions, and then making space for the teeth, and then making sure there's space to put implants there.
Yep.
So and then the interesting thing we ran into was then the roots, which the orthodontist is like, I can't work on the roots. It's like I could do the alignment, I can make the space. But I'm sure you're working with other dental professionals, so you work with with people for their dental health, whatever they need. And again, like you said, you recommend the regular appointments, but then you'll work with the other dental professionals for the health of your patients.
Yeah, so we do not do general dental services or oral surgery services at our offices. We strictly do braces treatment, Invisalign treatment, and teeth whitening treatments for root canals, cavities, implants, those type of services. We have a great network of referring dentists that we can refer you to, general dentists. So typically when we see that in a patient, we'll diagnose it and we'll recommend that they visit one of our referring dentists to get that taken care of before we start orthodontic work. But we will at least give you an understanding of, listen, these teeth are coming in, or these roots are coming in, or the gap, the spacing is looking like it's going to need some additional work, or at least consultation with an oral surgeon or general dentist, and we'll make sure you're taken care of to get to see that person, and then circle back with us. We won't put anyone in braces that isn't ready for braces or has multiple oral health issues that need to be taken care of first. But we will put you in contact with the people that can help you take care of those issues, because like most things in healthcare, early preventative identification and treatment is always better than letting things sort of fester and become a larger problem.
Mm-hmm. So what is an Imagine cleaning pod?
Oh yes, really cool. So we're, again, a product exclusive to us is all our aligner patients, whether you get Invisalign or Angel aligners, we give you a free cleaning pod when you start treatment. So basically it is a small pod. You can put retainers in it, aligners in it, you can put anything you want to clean. You pour some water in it, and you have a little cleaning tablet, and you put that in there and you just plug it in. It runs for about 30 seconds, and it's basically high frequency vibrations that are going through the water and with the tablet, the solution that's cleaning everything. And it'll make that dirty retainer or dirty aligner come out brand new, crystal clean. And that's a free gift that we offer to every single patient that starts aligner treatment with us.
So I thought I did that really cool, calm, collectively. That was a Dorothy question. But actually, that's something I could use for my Dutch. My daughter has a mouth guard too.
Yeah.
So it would work for a mouth guard as well as retainer.
It does work. It works for all oral appliances. You can
Can I order it online?
You cannot order it online, but you can stop in our office.
October 17th.
October 17th or earlier. We have a soft opening now. It's only $100, and it comes with a free set of tablets, and you can purchase some extra tablets. But it's awesome. There's a video on our website too if you want to see how it works as well.
So I'm going straight to Imagine. We were just talking about the holidays. That's the Christmas present my daughter does not want, but she's getting to clean her retainer, her mouth guard. But it's good for Invisalign too. We want to remind people you do teeth whitening too. So again, come October 17th, they have the ribbon cutting from 10 to 11, but then they'll be there all day to 5 o'clock. They have free consultations, so come and do that. So Sam Patel from Imagine Orthodontics, thank you. Again, we're here today. We'll have Testimonial Tuesdays at Your Pie Lee Vista. Join us later today at 12:30 for great lunch adventures at Your Pie Lee Vista. And again, Kaiser University is proud to sponsor Testimonial Tuesday. Come and join us for a frightfully good time at the Scare Fair October 30th.